All right, I'm here at a shop clean out, somebody's house. Moving is kind of like an estate clean out, whatever the case is, but this whole entire shop back here, it's basically a small house, size of a small house. We're cleaning everything out of there. And just wait till you see what's inside. This thing is loaded with tools, loaded with antiques. This is gonna be a good one, so stay tuned. We're about to head out to do I've got a person that they have a whole entire shop, like a shop behind their house where they did like woodworking, refinished furniture and all that kind of stuff. It was somebody that they brought me loads of stuff to sell that they would get at estates and everything. And so that's how I got in touch with them, and they're moving, downsizing like major, got a big house full of stuff, and they have this shop full of stuff. So so they're getting rid of a lot of stuff. So I'm buying the whole entire shop from them. The shop is full of tools and the shop is full of antiques. I mean, this is like, it's going to be a pretty awesome deal when I get there. I'm going to show you some of the stuff, some awesome antiques, awesome tools, and it's going to really, load up our auction for a while and give us stuff to sell in the store. It's a pretty big purchase, but I mean, it's a lot of stuff and really nice stuff. So basically what I had to do is, he wanted $5 grand for everything, so that's what I'm painting. But there's at least, without really trying and getting crazy, there's at least $10,000 worth of stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that's going to take a little while to sell, but it's a lot of good quality stuff and a lot of like real true antiques. So it's going to be a good one, and we're about to head out right now. When I get there, we'll show some of the stuff, and like I said, there's going to be a lot of awesome finds. And there was stuff in there that we couldn't even really see, and then there was just so much stuff, it was hard for me to even really take it all in. So kind of excited, can't wait to see what we're going to find over there. This is kind of the building here, this whole building. But out here, we've got these old log chairs, milk jug, this swing right here. But if we go, we've already started loading some stuff, but we started loading a few things up there. Got a few pieces of furniture, some jars and insulators and stuff. But if we come inside that barn wood, I'm getting this metal bench, this old bike.
Yeah. I made all these walking sticks.
And then we come in here, we've got all this. We got the old grinding wheel, bell. We got all the old tools, everything that you see on the walls. We're taking all this. We come over here. What's that?
This right here, this is an old photo stand.
Okay, he says this is an old photo stand right here.
It's an old photo stand.
Okay.
Stand.
Yeah, that's cool. Then we got a, you said that's a seat separator, right? Corn shucker. Okay, the seat separator was over there. Yeah, that's a corn shucker right there. We got this huge sled. He said this came from Colorado. He would travel out to Colorado and get stuff. Said this old wooden sled. These old wheels right here. We got the flax wheels, he says. We got the jugs over here. This chest. Let's move this over. Yep, the bells. Here's another old trunk. And underneath all these blankets is furniture. A lot of this is really nice stuff that he's refinished. And coffee tables, end tables. This is really nice right here. It's an old blanket chest. Very nice. Little odds and ends and old metal buckets and stuff. All this that's hanging up, tackware. We've got all the tools here. And then like these two things here are full of hardware. A lot of old hardware, nails. This hall tree right here. All these canes, these are really cool, but we ain't getting these. He's keeping these. A lot of these, did you make all these by him? Yeah, the gentleman made all these. Really cool, so he's hanging on to these, which I don't blame him. But all this furniture back here, some really nice farm tables. Come this way, tools, the buckets up here, and all this cameras and all the odds and ends. More tools. And everything in this back room back here, we've got old bells, old cans, advertising type stuff.
These old toolboxes.
Old wooden toolboxes. Yeah, look, I'm going to show you this old wheelbarrow. But everything up there. This is an old wheelbarrow. And look at this thing right here. It's got Ronald McDonald, Raggedy Andy in it.
Those are saddle makers here. These three.
All right, yep, we got saddle makers. There's 3 of them.
Wagon jack.
Wagon jack, cast iron, old mallets. We got these guys up here, mason jars. We got the old cast iron stove. This is really nice. Yeah.
That's a corn sheller.
Corn sheller.
There's those like commercial corn sheller.
Okay, some more corn shellers. This was the seed separator, right, or sorter.
There's a grill stove.
Okay, so we got this, and then here's all the grills for it. And you got the butter churn here.
Pickle barrel.
Pickle barrel?
That's a pickle barrel.
This one right here? Okay, pickle barrel. I know a little bit of something, but he knows everything about everything in here. But it's just loaded down. Stuff everywhere you look. Probably some stuff in here he don't even remember he has.
There's a stove over there. These fit.
Okay.
There's a stove where these canisters fit.
Okay.
Yeah. And that right there is a touring trunk goes on the back of an old 30-something model car.
Okay. So if you couldn't hear, just it's a touring trunk that goes on the back of a car from the 30s.
Like one of the big old Packards or something.
Yeah, that's cool. Got little grinders.
Coffee grinders.
I think that was this for polo. Polo mounts. Got the horns. Come up here. BB guns, cast iron. This is cool right here. This old scale.
That's a meat
It's a standard computing cell. It's a meat scale. Detroit, Michigan. Tricycle, old rocking horse. Lantern.
Miner's lamp. Lanterns.
Miner's lantern.
Coffin.
Signs. So, but we got to get all this out of here. So we got a job ahead of us because it's just, this whole place is just full. So, all right. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Oh, I had a quick. I know this stuff here, the stuff that's like hanging here and stuff. Am I supposed to get that too, or what?
I'll tell you what I do. On that wagon seat, the room's so bad, I won't have it skim on.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You can get all this stuff.
All right, yeah. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure on that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, cool. Thank you. But I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. There's lanterns back here, oil lanterns. I mean, it's just like a treasure trove. I mean, there's stuff back behind. Everywhere you look. But he's got, I mean, this is just a shop. He's got a pretty big house there, and it's full of stuff like this. He's got on his carport kind of thing. He's got stuff there. And then he showed me across the street at his daughter's house. She's got a big storage barn thing, and it's full of old stuff. So he's selling his house and downsizing, and he's just got to get rid of it. And the crazy, I was surprised he was selling his tools and stuff, but he said that, you know, because he would have to put it in storage. So by the time he moves it, puts it in storage, pays to store it, then goes and moves it out, he'd be better off just selling it. And then once he gets where he's going, then just, you know, just buying new stuff and buying what he needs at that point. So that's probably the smart thing to do, because most people put it in storage and pay and pay and pay, and then sometimes even lose it. And then by the time they get it out, they could have bought it, you know, bought everything new. So, but Tonka, shoe shine boxes, trunk. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. Tile saw. This thing stays because that's not his. It's one of his friends. They got to come pick it up. But I don't even think I looked over here on this side on the camera, but that's mostly boxes that I'm using. But when you uncover these blankets, there's nice furniture, end tables, nightstands. There's a nice bench right here with storage. This right here, this is all nice and pretty. But all this stuff's gotta go, so I gotta get busy loading now. Unless y'all wanna just load it all and I'll just kinda keep standing here?
Yeah. You need to film.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm just gonna film them loading the rest of this. I'll just kind of stand right here. Y'all just do your thing.
Yeah, it's all right.
We appreciate it.
All right, yeah, keep up the good work. You could go a little bit faster though. Come on, speed it up. All right, don't stop and talk to me. You ain't got time for that. Y'all gotta load all this stuff. Keith, get on here and sharpen the blade for me.
Yeah, give me a blade.
See, this old blade sharpener, this thing's cool. You sit on it, and it's almost like a bike. But luckily, it's got this guard right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll work real quick.
All right, we're getting there. Anne's got all this clean, all the small stuff. We just have these big cabinets to get. We've got most of this corner cleaned up here besides the stuff on the walls. And you just keep looking around. The more you look around, the more stuff you see. Look at this lantern here. Look at this old bell. This is awesome right here. Standard polarized vibrating gong. And then you got an old ice claw ice. I don't know what exactly it is, but these are to pick up ice. Big ice block. Lots of sickles. At first I thought that there's ended up being like 6 or 7 sickles over here. Look at the beams in this building here. They're like actual tree trunks with the bark still on them, and they got power running down them. But we got a long ways to go. We gotta box all this stuff up. It's like, good Lord. This fan, I kind of was overlooking at that fan right there. I'll be keeping that because we need the fans to use at the store. All those bits. Motor oil cans. There's an old 71 Alabama plate. Oh, this is from a school bus. Shoe sizer. Another BB gun. I didn't even notice this BB gun. It's an old Daisy. I went around back. Let me walk around behind the building. There's actually some old dirt track race car pieces he's gonna give me. Also, they're off the sides of the cars, but they'll make good oh God, fryers. Somebody could hang them up in a garage or something. Get all those pieces there. These car pieces are gonna go. But he actually built dirt track racing cars, so that's what those are from. saying here. But all these are rigid tools. Rigid, 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 rigid. Rigid. Look at this right here. Some kind of old oil can. Lazy Boy. Comic books. Oh yes, that's from his dirt track racing there. Sewing machine. Railroad sign. But if you're one of our customers here locally, all this stuff's going to be going into our online auction and into the store, so just be looking out for it. Obviously, it's not all going to be in there. This is going to probably be over the next several weeks or months, and you know, some of the bigger pieces we'll put out in the store. But right here, this is for goats. He was saying this little small one here, 2 goats right here to pull. I'm not really sure what people had goats pull, but that's what that's for. And then there's the other ox one right there, and then the one we already put on the truck. Model cars. Oh, look at this clock right here. All right, gotta get back to loading before Ann loads it all by herself, and I don't get to have any fun. All right, check out these. There's these 2 huge rolling wooden organizers. We've already put one on the truck. But check out all of this hardware. It's full of antique hardware. And there's tons of it, and let's see. More of it. I mean, it's just loaded down with antique hardware. Let's see what else. Look at all these casters. Tons and tons of them. Screws. Not much in here. There's a leg. Look at that. That's cool right there. Look at this. All these knobs. Knobs, knobs, tons of knobs. More knobs. This, I already pulled this because we're having to take these drawers out because it's so heavy. That one was full of hardware, and then there was another one of these that was jam-packed full of hardware. A lot of it's antique hardware. So that stuff is hard to find, and that stuff can be really, really expensive. Just one single knob or handle can be $5, $10 sometimes, or more. All right, we're getting there. We've gotten everything cleaned out of that large area. And now we're down to just this room back here.